So, maybe we should discuss what we might. What are you playing, anyways?
I'm playing Payday with Henry.
Henry has Payday?
Yeah?
What a nigger. Why do I have Payday? What the heck?
Because you're a scrub.
So you're playing Payday with
He
Henry.
actually bought
Does
it
Henry
for-
have a Skype?
He bought it for Richie, I think, too. I don't know. Does he?
Let's ask. Maybe no, he doesn't know anything. Let's not let him join. Whatever. Okay, so maybe we should talk about what we might talk about. So, because it's E3, let's just talk about
Henry says he doesn't have a Skype.
What an idiot! Who doesn't have a Skype? Oh, lately what I've been doing is just putting things that look like anime-ish into my wish list on everything, on Steam and on everything, on yeah. I don't know why, but wait. One invite. What does the basis thing, whatever is
For freedom.
doing? Okay, never mind. But so maybe we're gonna talk about the PC conference. We're gonna be talking about I don't know what else. Oh wait, we're gonna be what the heck?
What the heck, what?
I don't know what just happened. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about all those leaks. We're gonna talk about our E3 predictions. We're gonna talk about our plans for doing that live reaction if you want to, because I think it's gonna be amazing.
I've never actually seen any E3 things before, so that would be interesting.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could be. I've never seen it live before. I always wait until it goes, it gets uploaded to YouTube, because I usually don't make it when it's live, because it's either at a really late time or a crazy early time. Sometimes it's at 7, like that conference that talked about everything. But this one is at 9. So that's a little better, but you never know. So, wait. Let's think of something really strange to say, so then people that just view this video will stay on.
Best anime ever is.
No.
I can just hear it. It smells like ghost screaming. It has to be.
I don't know where Ishmael's has been. I think he disappeared off the face of Earth
I
once.
think he probably died after last episode.
That's okay.
That's okay that he died.
It's okay. Yeah, he probably just died, but that's
Yeah. No great loss, you know. It's just Ismail.
Yes, yeah. No, okay. He's online on Skype, and yeah, but
But he's always online.
that he probably never turns off his laptop or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, well, I'm almost always online on Steam because I just turn on my computer in the morning and don't turn it off until the night.
that's interesting.
So I come back to my computer and Henry sent me 13 messages when I haven't even been at home. Hey Caleb, where are you?
Yeah, Caleb, what are you doing? And he thinks that you're ignoring him or something.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wait, okay. I think we can start now. Alright, ready? Alright, let's go. What's poppin', my niggas and... Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, let's start later. Good job, Sachin.
Okay.
You can't go too long without emulating your inner Kanya.
Okay. What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? And today, today is a crazy day. In fact, yesterday was even more of a crazy day. In fact, this whole week, and I don't even know, it's gonna be such a crazy day. And thank God I decided to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to do some meditations. And also, are you serious? You're gonna call when I'm talking? Are you serious?
Who is this?
I don't even know who this is. Some person from San Antonio. Are you serious?
Probably want to sell you something.
Are you serious? You know what? We're putting him on speaker. Hello? What the heck? What was that all about, you stupid San Antonio? Okay. Anyways. So, thank God. Oh, no. That's a little... Okay. Okay. So, this morning, I just woke up at, like, 5 o'clock to do some meditations and exercise. So, that kind of calmed me down a little bit. Because if I didn't do that, trust me, I probably would have been, like, shouting and, like, been all crazy. And I usually do something, you know, once or twice a week. But today, I did it 3 times in one day, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Watched anime.
No, I watch it, well, okay. So, let's just start out really, slow. We're gonna start out nice and calm. We're just gonna do our generic question. What have you been playing recently?
I've been playing a lot of Payday 2 with Henry ever since he got it. Every time I'm on Steam, he just messages me and say, "Hey Caleb, want to do some heists?" Which isn't annoying, it's just I'm not used to playing this much Payday. But at least I'm getting practice with using this controller, since it's way harder than using a mouse and keyboard to play any shooting game, I say.
So you use controllers for shooting games?
Well, I'm using one now because I happen to have it, and I think it's probably easier in like for games like Deus Ex and stuff, just because of the way it's played.
Well, I understand third-person games, but a first-person shooter? Dang!
Well, I find the keyboard to be boring. I have a controller, so I might as well use it, so it's not like gathering dust.
I kind of understand, but like, I don't know. I don't like first-person shooters with a controller. I'm really bad with a controller for first-person shooters. I'm just not used to that. Like,
I'm really bad with a controller for anything.
Oh well, not Smash. I can be any of y'all in Smash. And if you ever wondering, go to my Nintendo ID and friend me. It's oh my god, I don't even remember.
Good job.
Okay, I'll post it in the comments though. Okay, and then you can go. And you can play me in Smash, but do not use Lucas. Oh my god, do not use Lucas. Jesus, Lucas. Okay. So, Payday 2, anything else?
Skullgirls, which you recommended I get. Because you recommended it.
Oh, it's a great game. But for me, it's been not that great because I don't have a controller. You know what?
Let's see. I just got Age of Mythology again.
Oh, what's that?
You don't know what Age of Mythology is, Sachin? You fool.
I'm sorry. Wait, what's it about?
It's like, it's one of those real-time strategy games where you control like mythological creatures and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like you can choose Greeks and be like in charge of like minotaurs and like Spartans and stuff, or you can choose like Egyptians and be in charge of like giant snakes and scarabs and stuff, or
so
you can
control the sand because you're an Egyptian, you know?
I think there is a god that can do something like that.
That's awesome.
Because not only can you choose the culture like Greek, Egyptian, or Norse, but with that you can also choose one of 3 gods from there. And since it's the extended edition, it also includes Age of Mythology Titans, so you can also play as some ancient Titans, and you can choose like Atlanteans and stuff. It's quite swanky, except we lost our disc. So we bought the 4-pack of the extended edition on Steam just now. Yesterday.
That's interesting.
So now we have it again.
Is it like local? Is there online or local play?
Yeah, both.
Both. How do you do local?
There you have like LAN connections.
Oh, so do you guys just like fight alongside each other or something?
There are like scenarios where you can fight alongside, but mostly you're fighting against each other.
Oh yeah, I usually like the co-op where you fight with, in just any game in general.
Yeah,
Because I'm just that person.
you're like my brother.
He likes that too.
Yeah,
No, I do like fighting against.
Though
Don't get me
it's-
wrong, but I prefer fighting with.
yeah. The problem is that throughout history, I've been much better.
Wait, Caleb, is that the game where Mahatma Gandhi declared war on you?
No, that was Civilization.
Oh, okay.
That was funny though. It's just
Mahatma
like, hey,
Gandhi-
Gandhi wants
See,
to talk to me.
This man just got like he's so dangerous that the man of peace just declared war on him. How does one like do that? Well, that was a weird
Yeah, it's just like, hey,
silence, but
Gandhi-
let's fill that in.
Gandhi wants to talk
I'm-
to me.
What?
And then Gandhi wants to talk to me. And then suddenly he's just like, you don't deserve to live. And that was sad.
You don't deserve to live. What? So he's going through some. Okay, you say I'm going through some emotional stuff with the Kami got killed, but you're going through Payday 2. How do you feel sympathy for anyone in Payday 2? I do not understand that.
I'm not yelling about it.
Well, you know what? Okay, you know what? You're right. You're right.
I don't understand how you can compare the two situations.
Okay, well, I have to go get something. I have these interesting games I think that you'd like, but I do not remember what they're called, unfortunately. So let me go get that. Let me just go get my 3DS because I think that has like that has the list. Yeah. Just a second. Let me go play some music in the background because I think that's appropriate, right?
I don't know. We might get like copyright struck by YouTube.
Okay, then let's play a song where that's impossible. Alright. Oh, this is perfect. Wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, are you serious? Oh, Caleb, this is actually kind of funny. Someone on like, I don't remember what it's called, but someone followed me, and his name was the Dalai Lama Exposer. That's what his name was. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know why he followed me, but
Maybe because he thinks you're the Dalai Lama.
okay, you ready? I'm gonna be back.
Show the Pokemon trendsetter. Oh, you medicate one from the land of the best weather. Rest never, nigga. This the Pokemon type. We slice your necks like a scyther. Spitting venom survivor. We hotter than sacred fire. I'm higher than mountain fire. I'm reaching my final form and no megastone is required. My band is focused. You dying, boy. You better call an ambulance. I pull up scraggy pants in my outrage. Dragon dance like it's crowded. Bells is crowded. I went somewhere in the thousands. I get it. Don't have.
Okay. So, I got this game. It's an indie game. It's called Adventure Bar Story. And it's actually pretty interesting. It's actually really cool. So, it's a RPG somehow. And you run like a bar. And you have to like... You have to get like these mats so people can come to your bar. Because there's this guy that's trying to like... shut you down. And it's really cool. Instead of EXP that you usually get from other RPGs, instead you get like something called eating points, which levels you up. Which kind of makes sense because this is a bar and you eat and drink, so it makes sense for it to be called eating points. And apparently you get more of those every time you make some recipe or something. I don't really remember, but I think that was a pretty interesting one. And then there's another indie game called The Legend of Dark Witch, which is basically a platformer that's really hard. It's simple, but it's really, because you don't have that much lives, but they put like these power-ups that you get by killing enemies, so eventually when you killed enough enemies, you get like these power-ups like lasers or a flying ability and stuff like that. And I finally completed Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, which took forever because I basically just like lost interest in that game. And
How could you lose interest in Pokemon, Sachin? This is a first.
First off, because I played it before, and just second, it was really slow at the beginning. It was like super slow. I just didn't want to go through that. But then I was at vacation, and the only thing I had with me was my 3DS and Pokemon. So then I beat it. But yeah, I lost interest in that game surprisingly, so even though they call the Pokemon trend, no, that's what they call Shofu. But yeah, that's all I've been playing recently. Oh, also Skullgirls. But I don't play that much because I don't have a controller. But I think I recorded myself playing it with a keyboard, and it was, this was basically like my first time. And I'm like, how do you do? I didn't look at like how do you play or anything, so I had no idea what was going on. And it was pretty interesting. So I think that wraps up what we've been playing, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, so should we talk about what's been happening like these past 2 days?
Well, I don't know, what has been happening?
So, the day, like, basically, like, not even, it wasn't even that far, like, let's just say a day or two before the official release of Ryu, Roy, and Lucas, someone literally got, like, I don't know how, they, like, leaked them, like, leaked Nintendo, and they just got, like, they, got the trailer for them, and then you could see, their gameplay and everything. And it was just really, I don't know, someone's like leaking everything about Nintendo. Because first it started out with Hyrule Warriors, now these two characters, and I think something else. And our favorite, 4chan, apparently has a list of like all the things they're going to be talking about in E3. But usually 4chan is wrong.
Barrier, blue arse.
Are you, like, clapping or something?
No.
Oh, I thought you were, like, usually 4chan is wrong, and then you were just, like, and then you were, like, clapping, and you're like, wow, how'd you know that?
So good job, Sachin. You finally admitted it.
Yeah, 4chan usually always is wrong, but I might check out that list just to see. But, yeah, but there's something really interesting about this. It's about Ryu, and, like, how you can, you know, in the original Street Fighter, you can, like, or just any Street Fighter, to be honest, where you put, like, these inputs, and then he does, like, these moves, right?
On the ground.
Stay down.
Hands up.
not gonna tell you your business.
Follow me.
Collateral damage
Throw
like
your
this gets
weapon.
expensive.
Follow me.
Time to get your feet wet.
Come with me. Come with me.
The police are here. Stand them down.
Follow me.
So, uh,
That was just weird. I don't know. I think I just stood still for a moment. But it's really interesting that he has those kind of things because well actually to be honest, I never played a Street Fighter game in my life. Have you, Caleb?
yes,
Yes.
I have the Street Fighter 4 Ultra.
That's on the PC.
That's for the 3DS.
Oh yeah, you showed me. That game was interesting.
Dhalsim was your hero.
I don't wait. Who's that? Who was that? I don't know. Whatever the I don't know. That game was just strange and weird. That I could never get into that. That was just. Oh gosh. I think if I played it, my hands would be missing the next day. That's all I can say. Wow. Did that rhyme? I'm amazing. But if you
Wow,
played the original,
So amazing.
yeah, if you played the original Street Fighter, you should feel right in this because he really stays true to his moveset, and I think that's pretty awesome. And I think that's pretty just it's just weird how Smash could actually have Ryu in it. I mean, this is like a Street Fighter character in a Nintendo game. That's so cool. And then some people were like, does this mean it's gonna be Nintendo versus Capcom? But then I was like, isn't Smash basically like Nintendo versus Capcom? No, Nintendo plus Sega plus
Nintendo versus the world.
Nintendo plus Sega plus whoever, Game Freak versus Capcom. That's basically what this game is. So that's basically what Smash is, but I don't think that it's gonna be a Nintendo versus Capcom, to be honest. But what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I just want to talk about Lucas in this game, and I just hate it. I hate Lucas in this game. He's so stupid. It's so annoying just to deal with him. It's the worst. All he's doing is short hopping, PK firing everywhere. It's annoying, and I hate it. Don't use Lucas. He's the worst. That's all I want to say about that. But there wasn't really. Oh yeah, one more thing. You can if you saved some replays, you can now go and post those on YouTube, which I thought was pretty cool because I'm a poor guy. I don't have a capture card, so just like letting me do that straight from the game is just amazing.
Yeah, well, I'm a poor guy and I don't have I'm not a poor guy and I don't have a capture card.
Well, to people who don't have a capture card, just like maybe just don't even want one, just because you could get, yeah, I don't know. But I think that's a pretty cool thing. Even though you can't like do commentary over it, that's okay. I think I might be uploading some stuff soon. But I don't really have a YouTube channel other than my like terrible default one that came with my Google account. And you should go check that out because not only did I find Little Mao's book in the hands of one of our teachers, but also I think this is an accomplishment right here. I think 4chan accepted me. I posted a 7-second long video and 4chan loved it. And then Caleb, he posts like a 42-minute long video, and then 4chan just started disliking it. I don't understand that. And his video obviously took more time than mine. I just like started like saying weird stuff after my surgery. So 4chan, what the heck? That's all I want to say. So, anyways,
Down.
enough with that. Let's start with our E3 predictions. So Caleb, do you have anything that you particularly want to see at E3? Let's actually let's start a little bit more like broad, and then we'll go more like deeper inside. You know. So what are you excited about?
Well, I'm excited about video games in E3.
Whoa, okay. Dude, I was excited about those movies and paid YouTubers that were going to E3. What about you?
No. Because
they're
not me.
Like company names, like, you know.
I'm not a paid YouTuber, so I'm not excited.
Well, any general, like, company names, like, well, not Activision. I'm not excited for Activision, but for example, Activision.
Square Enix always makes great games. So as long as it's not, like, Final Fantasy 16 at E3, I'm excited to see if they have something.
Oh, what about the, Dragon Quest? You heard of that, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
I've
heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Dragon, it's amazing. I think you should get it. I mean, wait, let me go check. I own, like, 3 of the games.
Yes, that's pay dirt. Now bag that stuff and hang tight.
Don't act dumb.
Okay, so one of the newer ones that was released on the 3DS was called Dragon Quest, Centennials of the Starry Sky. I think that's what it is called. And that game was just so sad and amazing. Like every like city that you go to, it always like ties into this bigger thing, and there's always something really sad that happens. And that was like the first game where in the ending I legitimately like just cried because it was just so sad. But it's a really good game. And it's also really hard too, so if you're looking for a challenge, Dragon Quest is a really hard game. Because I never really got into the Final Fantasy series. Because, like, how many of those games are there out? Just wondering.
I think there's only 14 and 15 is in the works. But I'm not sure.
Alright, so if we reach to 14 and 15, we obviously know that's a lot of games right there, okay? But,
Well, that's an opinion.
It's kind of hypocritical, because I think because what I was talking about was Dragon Quest X, was released in Japan, or not released, but like revealed in Japan. But we have no news about localization here, which kind of sucks because I love Dragon Quest. So I was looking forward to actually that by Square Enix. And nothing really else. That's all I want Square Enix to do, to like localize some of the Japanese games here so I can play them because they're really good. And I think there's even one on the Wii U. It's an MMO RPG. But it is only in Japan. So I can't play it because I don't speak Wapanese, or I don't own a Wapanese game system.
You one of those scrubs who never had a Famicom?
Do you have a Famicom?
No.
Listen, come with me.
Yeah, I don't understand. I love the Dragon Quest, but yeah, I think Square Enix is actually doing their conference the same time Nintendo's doing it. So I'm leaning more towards Nintendo because I have a good feeling about this one. But Square Enix, I can wait for that. I can wait till that gets uploaded.
What everyone wants at E3.
Wait, what's
Five
that?
Nights at Freddy 4.
Aren't they making a movie of that?
Yes.
Yes, see, I told you, that's what I'm excited about. Five Nights at Freddy's the movie, okay? There's gonna be movies, okay? There's gonna be movies at E3, and I guarantee you, that's gonna be an E3. Just watch.
Hopefully,
some people are watch that like religiously. It's gonna be really scary.
hopefully it's not by you a bowl.
Wait, what? Oh, you heard of that? Like, I forgot what his name was. It was this German. It's this German director that does like, that's known for his infamous terrible game movies.
Yeah, that would be you a bowl.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't remember his name. But did you see that video I sent you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Basically, he got mad that his Kickstarter wasn't funded for this hatred movie. I don't even know. He was really mad that his Kickstarter wasn't funded for, like, I think it was a hatred movie. I want to say it's a hatred movie, but I'm probably wrong. Maybe it was a Doom movie. I don't
There
remember.
already is a Doom movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be calling again? Hell no! Okay, Caleb, let me put him in speaker. Hello? Hello?
This is Brad with Hoffman Refrigeration. How are you today?
Why are you calling?
We are calling for homeowners about getting a checkup done on the air conditioning in the home. We are running a summer special where we come out and do a 23-point maintenance inspection of the home's AC at half price. Are you a homeowner, ma'am?
I'm not really that interested, but you can call me back.
Good feeling about him having a line on some big jobs down the line.
Toodles!
Start. Just stay frosty till things get out.
Okay.
You called me a man? Are you serious? You called me a man? Do I sound like a woman to you?
A little
Do you
bit.
sound like a woman? I mean, I did there because I didn't want them to know what I really sounded like. But a woman? A woman? I just went with the flow. That was just, oh my god. Oh my gosh. These people are evil. I live in the desert, okay? I'm used to the heat. I don't need no AC. You know what? It's actually getting pretty hot in here. Let me put the fan on. Okay.
Registers, display cases.
I don't even remember what I was saying. Because of stupid AC.
Sounds good? Let's go.
Caleb, what
You're talking about a Doom movie.
Oh yeah, so he was making like a sequel to a Doom movie. Or maybe the fourth, I don't even know. But that's what he was wanting to make. And it
A
did.
Quake movie.
What was it?
Mask up when you're ready to
I don't
roll.
know. I was just joking.
Wait, no, I didn't hear the joke though.
Looks like they have cameras. Watch the alarm.
I said a Quake movie.
Oh, cool. Oh. That's... maybe. No. Yeah, but he was like, in this video, he's like, all you guys care about is movies like Avengers. And I was like,
Because movies like Avengers are good movies.
are you serious? He was being an idiot, but yeah. I'm glad that he's not making movies anymore, because, shoutouts to Game Theorist. Apparently there's some, did you see that video?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Go to their channel for reference. I don't really want to talk about it. But
Go ahead. I'll catch up later.
Because copyright stuff.
oh yeah, because MatPat's gonna sue us. Oh, I wanted to talk. Speaking of copyright, you know Etika World Network?
Nope.
Basically that black guy that has like the weird hair. I send you videos every so often.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that guy. So
I just normally read the titles of those videos. And then I'm like, okay, Sachin sent me another stupid video.
No, but those videos are really funny though. They're hilarious. But anyways, he got when he was talking about Roy and Ryu, the leaks, apparently because he didn't want to he didn't want to get copyright banned, so he put like a black thing over it, but you could still see a little bit. So what they did is they basically like took down his video, and then until they released the Roy and Ryu things, they like immediately put the video back up, which I found was pretty funny. Yeah. And also, by the way, you know, let's not talk about that because that's actually kind of weird. But let's talk about virtual reality.
Okay.
Caleb, do you know where this is going?
I'll get the driver.
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna be talking about the actually, I just kind of want to talk about what are all like the virtual reality tools so far. Like, isn't Sony making one or something?
Yeah, Sony's making some, like, underwater virtual reality thing.
Microsoft's making like HoloLens, right?
Yeah.
And Oculus, I think even Steam is making one. Maybe. But let's just put Oculus.
Nintendo is bringing back the Virtual Boy.
You predicted it. How think about that? And then I said maybe in their next console they might do a virtual reality. And then I thought about Nintendo NX. And then I realized maybe the NX is actually like the Oculus, like Nintendo's Oculus, where you can put, where you can use it so you can play games on your Wii U. Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah, that's what I was talking. So maybe they can bring back the Virtual Boy and
Except not as bad.
Yep, yeah, not as bad. So we all can be happy about but. Yeah, that's all I want to talk about for the Virtual Boy. But, let's just say there's some pretty weird games out for the Oculus where somebody eats you. What kind of game is that? We're not going to say who or what games too, because, we're trying to get PG here, right? Okay, let's just move on from this stuff. This is getting weird. So, I wanted to do like this little round of predictions. So basically, I want 3 of your E3 predictions, but one of them has to be like realistic, and the other 2 have to be like extremely like crazy. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll do the same as well. So who wants to start?
You do.
Okay, I'll
I
start.
know, because I can read your mind through Skype.
Well, actually, I wanted you to start, but I can start too.
I actually have to think of things to say, so.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, usually I'm the one that knows this stuff. But, anyways. So my safe prediction here. Okay. Oh god, I didn't think of a safe prediction. I thought of 2 crazy ones. But okay, my safe prediction is new Metroid game. That's what I'm thinking of. Not by Retro Studios, though. I think it's by a different company. I think they're going to be working with Nintendo, and I think they're going to release, like,
Well, Sachi, you know what this means. By saying that, you've condemned us to other M too.
Well, I actually thought it was going to be a 2D platformer. I didn't think it was going to be other M, actually. But you never know. It might be a 3D first-person shooter, or it might be Other M Part 2, or Other M 2, where it's going to be a third-person.
Yeah,
like,
you know what we need?
What do we need?
Metroid Prime 4.
That's what we need. That's what I actually I really want that. Actually, that'd be a pretty cool game, and I would get that, even if it was on the new 3DS. Hey Nintendo, are you listening? I don't own a new 3DS. But, if you release that kind of game on the new 3DS, I will purchase a new 3DS.
I don't think there are any games that are only for the new 3DS, are there? I think the only difference is that the 3DS has, like, the left swirly pad.
Oh no, there is, Xenoblade 3D. So that's basically just the remake of Xenoblade on the Wii, yeah. So the original one on the Wii. That's the only exclusive they have. That's it. But if they release another exclusive, like Metroid, I would gladly buy it. I even thought that Hyrule Warriors was going to be exclusive, but it wasn't. It was really weird. But that's okay. So that's my safe prediction, okay? Now, Caleb, do you know Captain Falcon?
less, die less.
Caleb.
Yes.
Okay, what's his favorite? Like, what's the famous move? You know?
The Falcone Punch.
All right, can you say it? Can you say it in his accent, like loudly? Well, not that loud.
Falcone Punch.
Get down.
I mean, a little bit more enthusiastic with his accent. Okay.
Falcone Punch. That's as enthusiastic as I can make it.
Okay. What do you think? Where do you think he's from, just based upon that accent?
New Zealand.
Oh, well, I was thinking like America, and I was more specifically thinking of Texas. Do you know what else is in Texas?
Texans.
Retro Studios. I'm glad you guessed. Retro Studios. So I think it's confirmed that Retro Studios is gonna make a new F-Zero game.
Is this your legitimate one or your wild thing?
This is my crazy one.
Okay.
Like, do you not see those evidence? That was beautiful. Do you know where Captain Falcon is?
It's like, do you know what Captain Falcon's accent is? Australian. I know where you're going with this. 2K Australia is making F-Zero. The remake.
Yeah, that's why I think actually Retro Studios is gonna make F-Zero, and then this other company is gonna make the Metroid game. Retro Studios isn't gonna make the Metroid, okay?
2K,
I think they're gonna make a F-Zero game.
2K Australia is also a good company.
Oh, there's actually a 2K Australia.
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing.
There's also like 2K China and stuff.
What the heck? Is there 2K Russia?
I don't know.
Is there 2K Kenya?
I don't know.
Is there 2K India?
Probably.
Is there 2K Saudi Arabia?
Probably not.
Oh. Is there 2K Canada?
I think there actually is.
Well, 2K. That's interesting. But, yeah. So that's my crazy one. But this one is actually really crazy, okay? So, you heard of the Mario Galaxy games, right?
Yes.
Yes. And who is that major support character? Which is also my waifu. That's your hint.
Jigglypuff.
You want another?
I think I got it.
Oh god. She always usually wears blue.
Jigglypuff. She has a blue hat.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, yes.
No, she doesn't. I don't think she has a blue hat actually.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think.
Melee, but not in Spore Brawl.
I don't think it's the person who your Steam profile and your Google Plus profile are pictures of. That would just be ridiculous.
Yeah. And, oh yeah. Speaking of that, you know that person right next to that in my profiles,
Pikachu?
Luma. So this person usually has Lumas.
Misty from Pokemon. Because Starfy is a Luma.
Luma. Rosalina and Luma. Just Rosalina.
No, Starfy is a Luma.
Oh my god. So, Rosalina hasn't been used at all, right? So, Nintendo's first gonna be like, I know you all Galaxy fans have been waiting for for a new Mario Galaxy entry. And then people are like, oh my god, is this Mario Galaxy 3? And they say, no, it's Mario Dating Simulator. That's what I think they're gonna do. And I think it's gonna have a cool story where you can either be a male or female, and you have to like try to get like everyone to like you. So if you're a male, you're going after Rosalina, you're going after Peach, and to avoid controversy, this is when they just turned 21, okay? So this is not when they're not like 18-year-olds, they're not 16-year-olds, they're not 14-year-olds, and they're not old enough to meet like Mario or Luigi. They are fresh off the grill.
Peach is Rosalina's mom.
But the game also includes like a time traveling machine. Okay? I'm not done
You can
yet.
go to different dimensions.
Yes, and it's a Mario dating simulator, and it's gonna be amazing. And it's gonna be just like you heard of Tomodachi Life, right? So
Yeah.
it's gonna have that gameplay element just into that, except it's a dating simulator. It's gonna be the best game ever, and once they release that, people are just gonna love Nintendo, and that's it. And then I'm gonna marry my 3DS because my waifu's in that game, and then I'm gonna make little Game Boy babies, okay?
That's terrifying.
I know that's terrifying. Let's move. I think that was just, that was amazing, okay? That took a long time for me to come up with.
That scares me.
A Mario dating simulator. Jeez, that would be
Well, I mean,
amazing.
they've already made like a Five Nights at Freddy's dating simulator.
That's so weird! I'm not into that kind of stuff. Why would you do that to animatronic? Oh gosh! That's so weird. This is why I do not like the FNAF community. I'm sorry. I like the first game, okay? And I was hyped about the second game. And when the second game came out, I didn't like the second game. And when I realized I didn't like the second game, which was 3 seconds, the third game came out. I don't know how, the third game. And everyone was like, wow, the third game. Are you serious? There's a third game? Then the fourth game came out. And I said, oh, are they going to make a fifth game? And then they made a movie. And that thing all just happened within 15 seconds. Okay?
Weren't you not supposed to rage in this video?
Well, this is... Okay, yes, I wasn't. But geez, that's a lot of, like, stuff. But, what about your predictions? So you can start out with the safe one. And then, your other two will be crazy.
Okay, well,
Oh, I should also say this is actually Nintendo, because Nintendo... I'm sorry, we'll do another round with all other companies, okay?
I'm going to do one safe, then one probably not, but wishful thinking, and then one ridiculous.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Or one ridiculous and wishful thinking.
Okay.
So, I gotta think of the safe one now.
It doesn't have to be in order. But it should be in order because I like that anticipation level, you know?
I'm thinking...
Okay, while he thinks, guys, while he thinks, you can listen to... Well, I just
That was
forgot
like-
this is kid-friendly.
That was great thinking music.
I also, Caleb, have fun censoring this. I'm sorry. I'm really. Oh gosh, I forgot this wasn't like. Okay, let me just look up. Okay.
For my realistic one, I'm thinking that they're gonna do Command and Conquer Red Alert 4.
Nintendo?
No, not Nintendo. Just at E3.
Oh yeah, okay. But you also do have to. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll also do one that's not Nintendo because I thought we were just doing Nintendo predictions.
My other two are Nintendo predictions, kind of.
Yeah, so I'll do one that's not Nintendo, or I can do 3 again. That's okay.
No. For Nintendo, I think that what the world really needs is Metroid Prime Hunters 2.
What? Are you crazy? Do you not know the controls of that game?
I do know the controls. I played it with you, at least Prime Hunters 1.
Dude, that game was so hard to control. But what?
That's just because you were the only person playing who didn't have their own copy of the game.
You know what?
You were stuck with Samus.
Okay. But
Everyone else was like Trace, and you were Samus. And you suck.
I don't suck. I used Trace, and I used one of his attacks to run away. I remember that. Yeah, I never played a shooter in my life, so this is technically that was technically my first one. So, and I obviously I don't want to really go through the backstory of what happened during that time, because you know what, I created that community and I saw that community burning with my own eyes. That's for another. Okay, I'm gonna rage if I talk about this any longer. So, anyways. What system do you want the Prime Hunters to be on?
The 3DS.
Oh! 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 Oh!
I take it you don't agree?
Oh! Okay, is it the new 3DS with the C stick or the regular one?
The regular one.
Oh! 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 Caleb, have you played Kid Icarus Uprising on the 3DS?
Nope.
That's the kind of controls the Metroid Prime game is gonna have. They're gonna be terrible. Oh! 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 Why am I so hungry? What the heck? What time is it?
It is 12:30.
That explains a lot. I haven't eaten a single thing. But, okay. What's your third one?
Oh, that was just my first Nintendo one.
I mean, oh yeah. Whatever.
So my first, for slightly unrealistic, is a, Project Mirai for the Wii U.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome! There's already one in the 3DS, so if we can get enough copies to sell, there could be one on the Wii. Oh my god, that'd be glorious HD. Oh, that'd be so awesome. Oh man, I can just imagine that. Oh. And then if Nintendo accesses virtual reality, oh yeah, yeah, I like it. Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm closing my eyes and thinking about it right now. I could finally be eaten alive. I'm so...
Okay.
Yes!
That's what everyone wants.
Yeah, I want to be eaten... No, I'm joking. That's something that's really weird. I don't know why people are into that. I mean, that's something that's just... Okay, so, did you have a four?
Yes.
Alright, let's hear it.
A video game for Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls and Dungeons?
Yes!
Come on then.
I'm so glad I introduced you to that anime. Oh my gosh. This would be amazing. That would be cool. But would it be a third-person like view where you're slaying dragons? Would it be a dungeon crawler? Would it be a RPG? What would it be?
I'm thinking it would be an RPG. Like, and probably it would be, yeah, like a third person kind of view.
So like Witcher 3?
Yeah, kind of like that, or like Hyrule Warriors, or just any of the Dynasty Warriors games, really. Kind of like that.
That'd be really interesting, actually. So it'd be The Witcher 3.
So it'd be kind of like pretty generic, like,
Yeah, that's okay.
it'd be
As long
pretty
as-
generic RPG gameplay, but it would be quite swanky in that it's themed like that.
Yeah, I'm digging that actually, because there was a Sword Art Online game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were terrible. I don't know why they even made it, but yeah. But I think someone on Oculus is developing a Sword Art Online game, which is actually pretty cool. But what I don't like is I don't really want any of the anime to video games to be first person. I don't know about you. I just don't. I don't think that's that fits well. But
But then think of how the experience would be if it's third person and Hestia assaults you.
well, you see her. Well, you see her third person anyways. And maybe they can just switch the angle views so you can just like be that third person, but instead you can just see her in his view. And then they can just like switch it up when you're actually like playing a game or something. You know?
Like first person cutscenes.
Yeah, first person cutscenes would be awesome. No! Wouldn't be awesome. Never mind. They would just have to. I think they're just gonna pull the cutscenes from the anime. I'm not sure how that game will end up to be like.
So you're saying it'll be like the Lego Movie, the game, where literally most of the cutscenes are pulled from the movie.
I think it's
all
gonna-
the dialogue is pulled directly from the movie.
Yes, I think so. I think the cutscenes are literally gonna be pulled from the movie. I mean, not from the movie, the anime. Sorry,
See, that's another thing.
but the
A
anime
movie.
isn't finished too, so they can't make a game. And if they make a game, that's like stupid. The game is gonna follow its own storyline.
If they make a game,
manga storyline,
then
the anime
everyone-
storyline.
People will have finished the game and know the ending to the series before the anime even ends.
That's dumb.
And they'll be like, hey, Sachin, did you know that Belle dies at the end? And you'll be like, no!
No! If he dies, that'd be pretty sad. But he won't. He won't die. Because he's just like me. He doesn't have the will to die yet. Until
But-
he finally finishes his journey. He won't die until he finishes his journey.
Yeah, that's right.
Why? Because he's like me.
He doesn't die, but Eyes and Welf and the tiny Neko, they all die.
That's interesting, but the anime hasn't ended, so how could you be so sure?
Because I can see the future.
No, once she dies, did I just say dies? When she dies, then he's gonna die too, because he's just like me. If he can't finish the story, then he won't. If his ending just got torn off like a book, like a page from a book, not a book from a page, but a page from a book, then he won't finish the book. You'll burn the book instead.
Okay, seems
Because
legit.
there's no world, there's... Why am I mixing up these freaking words? There's no point in living in a world. I was about to say there's no world living in a point. What's wrong with me? I mean, that's... Okay. You know what? I'll be back. While then, you can listen to some kid-friendly music. I promise, it's kid-friendly. What is this? Back. Where is my... Okay. Okay, this is actually pretty kid-friendly. But... let's skip the ad.
Family's total awesomeness.
No, the family's... Okay, there we go. This is the... Okay, just keep in mind this is one of my... This is the only one that I like. So don't think I'm into this kind of stuff. Okay, that's enough with these strange Vocaloids.
We're
I am-
definitely gonna get copyright struck for that.
Oh, well, it was kid-friendly, right?
Yeah, well, also, Japanese songwriters are much more aggressive in their copyright.
Oh, yeah, they are. We are going to get copyright claims. It's not like we make any money from this anyways.
Yeah,
Hey,
but,
if we
like-
get copyright claim, doesn't that mean
Like
they...
Deus Ex Video 1 is monetized right now because the person who made the music for the intro scene put a claim on the video. If they do that, then we're definitely gonna get copyright struck for that.
But they know us, right?
Yeah.
I think there's like
Miku
a
knows us personally.
No, it's like Hatsune Miku comes and she's like, "I'm suing you," and we're like, "You're not even real."
And she just, like, melts.
Hold on. But anyways, let me finish chewing my food.
Watch out, guard!
Okay, so now actually, because this isn't all just Nintendo, I also care about other companies too. So I'm kind of like I'm really interested in the PC conference because apparently they're hosting one, which is pretty interesting. And
Everything's cool. I just
what the heck?
What?
Come on then, you sass-
Oh, did you see Bethesda's Are you serious? It wasn't a BioShock game? It was XCOM? What? What? What?
I want to see everyone on the ground.
Why? Why would you do that? That's so dumb. It's not.
XCOM games are pretty cool.
Look, they didn't release BioShock, but they released XCOM.
So,
You know, XCOM or XCOM. I don't even know. I don't even want to pronounce it right. Okay. Let me make.
XCOM is swanky.
It's XCOM. Okay, I'm gonna call it XCOM for the rest of its life. I'm sorry.
Why? You're making the C silent now.
No, I'm sorry, but oh my gosh, I thought they were gonna release a BioShock game. I didn't think they were actually gonna do XCOM. XCOM, not XCOM.
Neat.
Isn't XCOM just basically like a strategy game?
Yeah, it's a turn-based strategy game where you have a bunch of special forces officers and you're like preventing the world from being taken over by aliens. And it's really, really hard. I have the original XCOM game, UFO Defense, and it is the most difficult game I have, I think.
It's not as hard as System Shock or what's it called? Shadow Warrior.
System Shock and Shadow Warrior are easy.
Shadow Warrior was actually kind of fun.
Well, that's because you suck at games.
No, that was hard. But, I'd say but a lot. But what? What was that? Oh yeah. I'm gonna do basically the same thing. So I'm gonna do the one idea, which was, which is expected, and then two crazy ideas. And my one idea, which was like kind of like realistic, was gonna be the next BioShock game, but that didn't happen.
Shut up and get down.
Well, I just did Infinite.
Well, yeah, I thought it was gonna be an. Oh, you know what? That's true.
Yeah, but they're not greedy people who make games after games like every year. They're the kind of people who make good games. So they're not gonna release BioShock 3 earlier than it should be to be a finished game.
2K is just sometimes 2K actually does stuff like that, and then sometimes 2K just releases games upon games. You know?
Thanks.
I'll give you an example. The basketball games. I think 2K owns them. 2K releases like 2 of them every year, which is kind of weird. But now to think of it,
I don't know if those are made by 2K. They're called like 2K15 because that stands for 2015.
no, 2K makes them though,
Okay.
which is why it was really clever. But yeah, it's like 2K is like, I'm suing you for calling it 2K.
2K wouldn't do that. They're good people.
No, they're greedy people. They're greedy people, but they do it in a good way. Just like Steam, you know, they're greedy people, but they do it in a good way. Like, okay. I'm calling this right now. No, that can't be it. New, okay, this is actually pretty, like, really safe. Just basically Halo. The Halo 5 for the Xbox. I'm interested in that game because my friend has an Xbox, and I told him, why do you have an Xbox? He can't give a good enough reason why, but Halo is basically the only good game on the Xbox. It's one of the only good games.
Shots fired, Sachin.
Maybe Ori and the Blind Forest. It was a good game, but that's on the PC. So I'm sorry. I really can't think of like really good games that I actually want to play on the Xbox.
When
One.
I discovered that Halo 2 was on the PC, like way back when, that made my day.
Oh. Yeah, I think you can get it from like the Microsoft Store or something. I don't even know. Is it on the where can you get it?
You can like buy discs for it.
Yeah. So that's really Halo 5 is, yeah. That's the reason. That's the reason. So that's a really safe one.
Yeah, because I remember like in 2nd grade or something, our teacher was just like, "Okay, kids, now do some research for a project report on this computer." We looked and we went onto the computer, and it was just we looked on it, and one of the few there was only like a handful of
Games?
thumbnail or not thumbnails the tiny things that you put on your computer.
Oh yeah.
on the monitor.
Icons?
What?
Those icons that go on your computer?
Yeah, I can't remember
Yeah.
what they're called now.
Excellent. Time to put it to the test.
Like fast forwardy things. I don't know. But yeah, there was only a few of those. And one of them was Halo 2 on the school computer.
That's awesome. On the school computer.
And then like all of us went home that day and we're like, I'm gonna get Halo 2 for the PC.
If I were that person, if I were in your class, I would probably just go online and look up Halo 2 free, and then like say, wow, so there's not a site where I can play this game? That's stupid. And I would just like cry. And then if I were your friend, which I hope you are my friend,
Oh really?
how did you get Halo on your PC? And then you would go to my house, and then you would download something, and then I'd be like, that's cool. And then after that, my PC is gonna get like a bunch of viruses, and I'm gonna be like, "Ah!" And then I would just download a PC game, and then I would never ever have went to Steam.
Yeah, well, like when I was over at Timmy's house, he had a bunch of games, like new games, like he had, what was it, Mortal Kombat X, and,
Oh, yes, nice.
and like a bunch of Dead Space games, and like some Street Fighter games, and like some like Civilization 5 and stuff like that, and he had like, those aren't very good examples, but he had like more new fancy games, and I was like, well, you must have more money than I do. Which, and so, he's like, nope. And then he starts up the game, and there's an advertisement at the very front of it, and it's like, NOS Team, giving you free games. And he just, and I just stared at him, and he's like, well, Caleb, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Wait, what's it called? NOS Games?
NOS Team. I looked it up. It no longer exists. It doesn't seem like.
That's funny.
But that was just... He just like, well, see, I didn't actually spend any money on these games.
Someone's saying that the Xbox E3 conference was boring. Shots fired. Grenades launched, okay? I don't know why people don't say that. Sometimes I say that. When people say, like, shots fired, I just say grenades launched. You know? I don't know. You should say that too, Caleb. I don't want to feel left out.
Well, if you don't want to feel left out, you shouldn't have come up with something that ridiculous.
That's amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways.
It's like grenades launched, no wonder you feel left out.
That's amazing. That's such an amazing. I will make this a thing one day. Hashtag grenades launched. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Whatever. But I want to talk about our wishful thinking plan tomorrow. I just want to let them know what's gonna be going on.
We're gonna play Project Mirai DX.
That's only on September. That's a long way from here.
Dude, we get, because we're YouTubers, we get like a special sneak preview version of it.
Oh yeah, we get review copies. You should, Caleb. I think you can request review copies. You're not gonna get them, but you know it's worth a try.
I'm a YouTube channel with 15 subscribers, or probably it's still 14. I would like to review your game. Now,
Yeah,
I'm
like
sure,
yeah,
I'm
they
sure to get it out to all the audiences that you want it.
yeah, basically, yeah. You just request them for a review copy. They'll give you the game for free. Okay. They and you can review the game however you want. You can say it sucks. You can say it's awesome. Unless they say you can have a free game, but then you have to give it like a really high score. Like then I won't do that no matter how much money. Well, actually, it depends on how much money they give me. But I usually say
Child.
yeah. But if they eventually do convince me over with a large sum of money, then I'm just gonna say
Like, we're gonna give you a house.
or something like that. I don't know. I'll give them a heads up because then I'm not a reliable reviewer, right?
They'll just be like, okay, Sachin, this is the deal. You give our game a good review, we'll buy you a house and a car and a private jet and an island. And you're just like,
Then I would say absolutely.
an island isn't enough. He's like, fine, we'll give you all of Africa. And it's like, it's like, you can be the ruler of Africa.
I would probably sell all the land back, or I would donate the land and keep like a little island. Caleb, where's the Galapagos? Oh wait, that's not even in Africa. Okay.
Good job.
I would probably go and take a small land in Nigger. I mean, shoutouts to Will Masterson, by the way. Shoutouts to Will Masterson. Thank you, Will, for being such a good person. You know, I'll take a small island near the Nigger and the Nigger River. No, I can't do this anymore. Okay, I'd probably just keep a small land to myself, but then that's. But where the heck is that?
They'd be like, we'll give you your own plantation, complete with slaves.
Oh, shots fired. I'm sorry. You know what? Shoutouts to Africa. Everyone in Africa.
For all those people who didn't know that Africa was a country, shout outs to Africa. we
A
know,
country?
we know that you exist. Yes,
Africa's not a country.
Africa.
That's
why we have to give them shoutouts, 'cause people-
It's actually a country.
Yeah, that's why we have to give shout outs, because people don't know that it's a country.
Yeah. They think it's a continent. I don't know what they think. I don't know.
Fools.
It's the biggest country in the world.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Owned by Europe, by the way.
Australia doesn't have anything in Africa.
Yep, nothing.
All those Aussies are like, we live in the biggest country in the world. No,
No, that's Africa.
Africa.
But tomorrow, hopefully, me and Caleb can do something, figure something out, where we both can go and watch the Nintendo Direct live. And if we can't watch it live, then what we're gonna probably do is wait till it comes out on YouTube and watch it from there. What you say, Caleb?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said something, but I think because if we do that, I think this would be really amazing because usually to build up the excitement, we need a third person into this, okay? So usually we'd have Ishmael, and I invited 2 people who wanted to join, but they couldn't because one was at the camp, and another, like, it's just fat. No, he's not fat, but he couldn't do it. I don't know why, but yeah, I invited them because I really wanted to talk about the news that was going on, and it's okay if they didn't come. But when we have like a third person, when we're acting live, it's a Nintendo digital event, you don't know what's going to be going on. And that's why it's so exciting. And that's why I kind of wanted to do this. So we're going to figure something out. It's going to be starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And if you're living in Arizona, it's still 9 a.m. I don't know about you other people. But
You don't matter.
yeah. I'm sorry if I don't know. Maybe it's probably later. It's probably better for you because it might be at like 12. But, yeah, me and Caleb will try to find a way where we can do this. And Nintendo won't copyright claim us too. They've been really, nice about this, which is actually really great. Because people, like, are posting these kind of things. And they haven't been, like, given like a copyright strain or strike. So I think we can do this, and I think it's gonna be really awesome. We just have to put in the description. All of this is Nintendo's. We don't own this at all, and this is used for an educational purpose. And then we have to do hashtag grenades launch. That's what we have to put in the description. Anyways, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, I did have something to talk about, and I forgot it.
Oh, well, I can play some music, so then you can think about it.
No. No more music. No more. I hope we get copyright struck for that, because I don't want that. Either of that, I'm gonna edit it out.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Are you done?
No!
So, that was interesting.
Oh, okay. This person says, here's the main plot of the story/song. A teenage girl likes this guy and wants to be with him. One night, they go far! I'll let you decide what that means. And she wants her parents to not see them, or else they will be separate them for eternity. Just like love story Romeo Juliet, where they can't be together. The end. You, ma'am, or sir, have great grammar. Just want to tell you that. Still a better love story than Twilight.
Brilliant.
Okay.
I think that summed it up perfectly.
So did you remember what you wanted to talk about?
No.
Oh god.
That was...
Well, when did you
I'm
want
pretty sure it wasn't that, though.
Did you want to talk about Metroid?
What would we talk about having to do with Metroid?
No, I was just wondering if that's what you wanted to talk about.
I don't know.
Out of curiosity, what's this episode gonna be called?
I don't know.
You know what? That's what I want to talk about, okay? We're gonna give a title to this episode. So, this isn't a main series or anything, right?
We can call it, is it,
Oh god, I know what you're trying to say, okay?
episode 12.
Ha ha! You're funny, okay? Oh, what a genius! And instead, you're gonna put a thumbnail of like this, I don't know, whatever anime it is, is wrong and pick up women in dungeon, and then it's just gonna be these random kids. Oh, you better not do that. You know those people suck, right? Those people suck, Caleb. Don't. That's not. If you're watching, you know what? It's too late.
Don't worry, people. We're not gonna clickbait you.
Okay.
Actually, if you're already watching the video, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because they probably would have left.
You're just like, what?
What?
You can say
Clickbait
say-
me. Yes, you did.
the actors of, and they have a conversation. See, I do the voice for Wolf Groza.
That's his name. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were actually thinking that we could cosplay as like from the characters of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls from Dungeons? And I think it'd be perfect because you're like 2 or 3 inches taller than me. I'm pretty short, by the way. But just because I'm short doesn't mean I can beat you up. You didn't have to censor anything, okay? I censored myself. I'm aware.
Thanks
So,
for that.
Um,
I'm forever in your debt.
yeah, it's not gonna really help. You know, that's okay. Yeah, we were thinking maybe we could cosplay those characters. So I could be Belle, you can be Welf, and your brother can be that Neko cat. Except he would be like a little different. But I think it could work. Except I'm not sure how Devin likes that idea. I don't think he likes that idea though. Yeah, I think just both of us would be okay. And then maybe if I am able to conquer my own dungeons, we can invite someone else, and I'm not gonna tell you who they are. But we may be able to. It probably won't happen though, because that person sucks. And yeah. Okay. Did you remember what I can't think of it.
So, you
yeah.
probably know who he's referring to if you're watching this video. So, he just insulted you.
Wait, what?
He just said that person sucks.
Not like that way. Also, not in the sexual way either, okay? Not in that way, not in both ways.
What way did you mean?
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I meant like I don't even know what I meant. You know what? You better cut this out, okay? Wait. Let me actually get some. I got it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be first, like, crying just a little bit. But
You watching some more Akame ga Kill?
first, the topic, our last topic we're going to talk about, we can finish this real quick. But I'll be back in a couple of minutes.